Daybreak over Dubai. This man hopes it will be a new dawn for him. And his dream of introducing a new sport to the United Arab Emirates. And this dream machine is going to help him turn it into a reality. This is BUGGYRA, the super race truck conceived and created by Martin Kolok. A former two-time European champion, Martin Kolok says he's in Dubai on a mission.
One of my personal main targets is to build up a really strong UAE national team and to bring UAE national driver up to international racing level.
BUGGYRA is a high-tech, high-speed racer that's already firmly established its name as a winner in European circuits. Now the man and his machine have found a new base to launch their next mission. The team BUGGYRA began its journey to the Gulf from its base in Prague in the Czech Republic in the summer of 2003. It was a long and arduous journey through 11 nations. The super truck convoy was a fascinating sight as it thundered towards its new home. BUGGYRA made its debut at the annual Dubai Motor Show, and it was a major hit straight away. In a land that's openly in love with automobiles, this new machine from Prague evoked a great deal of interest. For BUGGYRA's creator, Dubai appealed as the most natural habitat for his wonder on wheels.
Because the potential in the country is, everybody loves racing, everybody driving. But those guys, they do not have the proper racing feeling. Everybody is understanding racing to have horsepower and just to push a throttle.
The Dubai Shopping Festival provided the perfect opportunity to launch his dreams. He's brought 2 of the 3 models in his stable to surprise the crowds here. During the month-long festival, Team BUGGYRA staged regular runs on Dubai's Murugabad street. Martin Kolok displays a keen awareness of expectations here, especially among young Emiratis. He says he wants to combine responsibility with his results.
We are setting up safety driving and racing academy for young drivers. So we will try to work with the young guys from the age of 6 years to see how they're behaving, what kind of skills they are having in the blood, and we will always combine that kind of racing spirit together with safety driving. So that's the project coming on very soon. So in another hand, I would like to see the potential in the senior category, but not the old senior. In the age we are talking about 18 years old, 20 years old drivers.
Kolok admits that the road ahead is not going to be easy, nor is the goal achievable overnight. But the hardy Czech knows it well. That's why the former European champion is investing more than $1 million and his life's experience to make it a memorable beginning.
Alhamdulillah, all will go fine, so we are not sure if we're gonna break the record 302 kilometers per hour. We are challenging to touch the speed. That's our challenge, to reach the speed. We like to set up new world records for 1 mile and 1 kilometer. We will have 2 drivers. From the senior category, we drafted Mohammed bin Sulayem because he's a reliable driver and he can bring us really a lot of experience. And the another one will be David Vrsecky.
Team BUGGYRA strengthened its hands by inviting the UAE's own celebrity rally champion Mohammed bin Sulayem. He joined BUGGYRA's veteran driver David Vrsecky to take on the World Speed Record Challenge on February 12th. It's a formidable team that was well aware of the challenges ahead.
It is more with a big mass of a truck as big as this. It's not just the horsepower, it's the aerodynamics. And they have been working so hard in Europe and wind tunnels just to bring the drag less, the coefficient, which that makes the speed different in speed and different in stability at high speed.
The godfather of the BUGGYRA project is a formidable name in Europe's super truck racing circuits. He's driven for some of the top names in the field. Martin Kolok entered the big league tracks in 1994, driving a Finnish Sisu truck, and immediately created a flutter by finishing second in the European Cup, just 6 points short of the winner. Martin Kolok's world is the Formula One of international truck racing. It's the realm of high-stake competition where winning is everything. This is a sport that demands much passion and much more finances. The investments are high, and like Formula One cars, only the big league manufacturers could keep the wheels turning profitably. So, when he quit active racing and announced that he's going to build a super truck at home, Kolok was met with surprise and skepticism. But the tough Czech pursued his dream with a determination, with a team of committed colleagues. In early 2001, a new animal emerged from their modest workshop in Prague. BUGGYRA, named after the famous Jungle Book character, is what its creator lovingly calls a homemade animal. And he drafted in one of Europe's top names for the inaugural championship. The first prototype, MK001, claimed a modest 8th position in the 2001 European season. A year later, an improved version, MK002, made history. Team BUGGYRA had 3 entries with Gerd Kober, David Vrsecky and Antonio Albacetti at the wheels. The BUGGYRA team battled for the top places at all the 11 circuits. The turning point came at Lausitz's Ring in Germany when Kober took a decisive lead in the points table. Team BUGGYRA's lead driver sealed the victory in Le Mans, France. The moment was as sweet as phenomenal. Europe's formidable super truck racing history was being rewritten by a single man from the Czech Republic. The minnows of Prague had overwhelmed the mammoths of the sport. The UAE too played its part in that success story as a sponsors of the BUGGYRA team. BUGGYRA is and can be hardly called a truck, if you go by the classical description of the vehicle. Like all sporting cars, it is its own master. And like the real-life panther, after which it is named, BUGGYRA growls restlessly as it steers into life. The lean, mean animal is at its best when it's speeding towards a new kill. It needs special handling, and no one knows this better than the man himself, Martin Kolok. That's why when he set off for destination Dubai, he brought with him his entire team of specialists. Kolok is leading a team of 100 people, and they work day and night for 8 months getting ready for the big race on February 12th. The technicians are from the BUGGYRA Technology Center in Prague. The technology alone accounts for several $1 million. This is a high-tech world where cutting-edge science is deployed in full. Every component on his machine is made to precision, and everything has to be put through rigorous tests to ensure peak performance. For the World Speed Record Challenge, BUGGYRA is fitted with a new powerhouse. The turbocharged engine is designed to top 300 kilometers per hour.
The normal Super Race engine, we are pulling out about 1400 horsepower, and this engine is high tuned up to 1950 horsepower. But the difference is the engine lasts maximum 2 minutes, and the normal Super Race engine lasts the whole race weekend. You know, everything is pushed up to the details just for this 2 minutes.
When an object touches speeds in excess of 270 kilometers an hour, aerodynamics come into play.
The speed over 270 kilometers an hour the car would fly, so we must have optimized the aerodynamic kit for the car to keep the maximum safety of the driver, and I hope all is done very fine, and the safety is as a main concept.
The Emirati veteran Mohammed bin Sulayem joins BUGGYRA team driver David Vrsecky for the big day. Both with proven track records and with no illusions about the challenge. They know well that it's not going to be easy.
It's really not easy because I some tested in my country, maybe on limit 280. The track was between 250 and 260 liters. I was for jumping, and really not good feeling. And be very control and looking contact. For more information, I'm nervous for tomorrow and for this week because everything is on the limit.
The BUGGYRA team heads for the Emirates bypass road on the outskirts of Dubai. The venue for the World Speed Record Challenge was carefully selected to attract as many enthusiasts as possible. Arriving on location, His Highness Sheikh Majid bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, representing his brother and chief patron of the race, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Senior Dubai Shopping Festival dignitaries are present too. UAE's veteran rally driver Mohammed bin Sulayem also arrives. BUGGYRA's David Vrsecky in the blue truck is familiar with the track, having already tested it.
So what we mainly have changed is on the engine, rear axle, and all the aerodynamic parts around the truck.
Yet the pressure is intense. BUGGYRA's team leader, Martin Kolok, has been waiting for this day for 8 long months. He's worked hard at breaking the world record, but even he isn't sure if that will happen.
I'm really scared about him. I feel him like my son, and I'm really close to him. In case something gonna happen, it would be my nightmare.
There are going to be 3 tries at the world record. Sulayem and Vrsecky will attempt to set new speed records for both the kilometer and the mile. Then Vrsecky, ranked 3rd in Europe, will go for the ultimate 302 kilometers an hour, the magic figure. Both versions of BUGGYRA are spruced up for the big event, and as an expectant crowd watches, Vrsecky is off on his first mission. Both BUGGYRA and the ace BUGGYRA driver live up to their reputation. From 0 to 230 km in just 17 seconds, Vrsecky pushes the pedal to reach an amazing 281 kilometers an hour. In his second run, BUGGYRA's star driver betters his own record by 283 km an hour, both performances far exceeding the existing world record. Even as the news sinks in, Mohammed bin Sulayem prepares for his turn at the wheel. He's briefed well by BUGGYRA's chief engineer.
And revving up in the fourth gear.
Yes.
Revving up to 2,450.
2,450.
Shifting in the fifth. And that's it, always slow.
Okay.
The former Middle East rally champion has been off the racing track for a year, but is determined to give it his best shot. Suddenly, as the spectators watched, bin Sulayem comes to a halt within seconds. The team rushes in. There is a technical hitch and the expected performance is scrapped.
I was getting the feeling of the car because it means that I have to go at the end of the road and then start the mile run. I didn't. I heard the noise and then I slowed down. By the time I slowed down, there was no movement in the car.
Well, at first it's an achievement for us, for Dubai, certainly, to have a breaking the record. For breaking records for the trucks is something new for us here in the region. We're not used to having trucks driving at 280 kilometers. Now we have it here and we broke the record, and that's a big achievement for me, for myself, for Dubai as a country, for the United Arab Emirates, and for the Arab world, the whole.
What's next for UAE as a sport with BUGGYRA?
As a sport with BUGGYRA, we'll be doing something for the summer surprises, but we'll keep it a secret because it's a surprise.
Martin Kolok has come to Dubai with a mission on his mind. On February 12th, he saw his ace driver, David Vrsecky, shatter the world speed record. It was a test of Team BUGGYRA's credibility in this land. And the test was passed with flying colors.
We are holding actually the world speed record for 1 flying kilometer. David Vrsecky, as one of most talented European drivers, is the best on the world now in the certain category, and I'm really happy. I'm happy.
It
It was a great day, big crowd, everybody's happy. We broke the world record 2 times by 283 km per hour with David Vrsecky, Martin Koloff and his team. See you next time with another surprise. Who knows? Maybe 300 plus.
It was a really long night. We have been analyzing everything till 6 o'clock in the morning. We couldn't sleep, mostly because of happiness. Because to settle up new world speed record in the speeds, to become world champions is the milestone in our team history. And I'm so happy for everybody, for each single team member. And I'm happy we settled up this milestone in Dubai, in our hometown, since 2003.
We were aiming at 305, but at the end of the day, alhamdulillah, we really achieved much more than we deserve and we expected.
And I'm very happy because BUGGYRA and I have new world record. It's up to 280. And Rio I think it's fantastic record, and all team is happy because it's fantastic.
Well, I'm very happy also, of course. The guys, especially technicians and the whole team, work perfectly, and I feel there is a lot of things they can do more. So we have a great challenge for the next year.
I am looking forward for the next step. What's burning in the mind of our chief. I am a little bit afraid what will be.